Well, guys, the Marlins return home as the hottest team in baseball. They also got the hottest clothing. Look at this. You can come here, the first 3,500 fans, get a nice shirt with the logo here, giveaway.
So we're going around asking all these Tennessee fans how much they know of ball, how well they know the players on their own team and on Syracuse. The only catch is all the players I'm asking them are not playing in this game. Let's see how they do. And you also have more hats on your head than any person I've interviewed so far.
I do. I've felt them get on. How many do I have on right now?
I believe maybe 6 or 7.
Okay, 6 or 7. Okay.
You know who the Pats played in that Super Bowl? The Seahawks, who they're playing this year in Super Bowl 60. Is he an NBA draft pick in Donnie Freeman? I don't know, not with the way that he's been performing lately. He just finished with 9 points in today's game, 2 technical fouls. It was a very weird response sort of day from Donnie, who in the second half actually thought did a really good job of trying to get to the paint and try and score.
You know what made the PS5 so exciting? Because Sony waited 7 years to release it. Everyone wanted it. College football is becoming like the iPhone to me. Way too many updates and a new phone every year. Hey guys, I'm back. Syracuse football, well, not so much. Syracuse with some domination early on, and we bring on one of the more dominant Syracuse broadcasters of all time, ESPN broadcaster Sean McDonough. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure, Adam.
Luke Burgess dressing up as a pessimist for Halloween. We're nearly 3,000 miles away from the JMA Dome, but there'll be plenty of orange here in Santa Clara in Levi Stadium on Sunday when the Pats and Seahawks kick things off for Super Bowl 60. Talking about culture, over to the ice, another week, another Panther staying put. There's always room for some firsts. Over the weekend, we got one when SU took on Virginia. Kai and Anthony never touched the floor. The Marlins are on the road today, so no major league games are being played here at Lone Depot Park, but the team did join forces with a local nonprofit organization to put on a game that's much bigger than baseball.
Let's go Marlins!
11 years ago, the first Beep Ball Classic was played.
Hear this song. Run!
And today, the collaboration between the Marlins and Miami Lighthouse continued, so that blind and visually impaired individuals can play baseball their way.
Right, Beat Baseball really reinforces what Miami Lighthouse teaches, that it's possible to see without sight.
You play this sport with a blindfold and use the beeping from the ball to run to the bases. A game-changing way for the kids to participate in a sport that they never thought they could.
It makes me feel very good because most of these kids haven't ever laid their hands on a baseball, none of that. But now they get to explore more.
Mr. Marlin himself, Jeff Conine, and his son Marlins outfielder Griffin Conine joined Lavardis and the Miami Lighthouse team for some blindfolded ball.
To be able to get out here and do something they've heard about and have the excitement of being a part of a team, that's what it's all about.
An event that shows baseball can be way more than just a game and still hit some home runs in the process.
I never played baseball, I just know how to hit hard.
Yeah, he hit some long balls, guys. These kids were not playing around today. They got the full experience. They were able to hit, be in the outfield, and able to play the game of baseball like they never have before. Reporting from the Beep Ball Classic, Adam Avin, Local 10 News. Every postseason colliding all at once, but where does Syracuse fit into it all? Welcome into sports. I'm Adam Avin. We start on the lacrosse field where Syracuse women's lacrosse is playing right now. SU in the second round of the ACC tournament where they unfortunately have to face the #1 seed and basically home team North Carolina. But let's do a live look into Charlotte right now and see how the Orange are playing. And it's certainly not a positive start for Coach Thorpe's squad, losing at halftime right now 12-4. But this is a UNC team that was not only coming off a national championship last season, but already defeated Syracuse earlier this year in that game 13-9. The Tar Heels are really, really good, and the Orange have had success in conference tournament play in years past. However, this current deficit might show signs that an earlier exit might be coming earlier than what people would have hoped. Syracuse's national championship chance is still very much alive. Cuse men's lacrosse also a favorite to win it all, but also has a big matchup coming up. Let's take a look at what the men's side got going on soon. That's right, #3 Cuse going to South Bend to face off against #1 Notre Dame. Both teams have had their ups and downs this season, but remain two of the best in the nation, partly because they have their best players. Joey Spallina made waves last week, becoming the all-time points leader for SU. Expect him to have a really big day at Arlotta Stadium, but this game has crucial implications. With a Syracuse win at Notre Dame on Saturday and a UNC loss to Duke, Syracuse is the outright ACC regular season champion and the 1 seed in the conference tournament. Exciting stuff. Let's head to the NBA. The Knicks in a dead heat race right now with its series against the Hawks tied up 1-1. But game 3 on the road is always one you want to secure. Time to go back to Atlanta and see how this game went down. It started in an exciting way with both teams pretty much from the jump just going back and forth, but it was actually the Hawks that went ahead and took the big lead. You had Okonkwo here with the slam jam on the putback on that Dyson Daniels three-point shot, one of the worst shooters in the NBA. I don't know why he's shooting that, but the Hawks nevertheless end up taking a 10-point lead here. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who came over from Minnesota last season, has been one of the biggest revelations for the Hawks. Talk about a revelation. Deuce McBride in the playoffs so far knocks down the three, tried to get the Knicks back into things, pulled them into within 4. But of course, you want the ball in Jalen Brunson's hands. He ends up tying it and taking the lead. So C.J. McCollum had to do what he does best, the mid-range jumper, and takes the lead. That's a 109-108 lead with just 12 seconds left remaining in the game. Jalen Brunson trying to get the Knicks back into play there. He tries to pass to Josh Hart. That's a turnover, and the Hawks will go on and end up winning this game 109-108. The Hawks take a 2-1 series lead